Looks like more HasLab problems. So it's that time of year again where many collectors out there are looking forward to the mail drop of their most recent HasLab expense and hoping that it's delivered very soon. So this is the case with Hasbro's latest Transformer HasLab in the form of a Mega Prime. Now, me personally, I didn't support this one as I didn't think it was a big enough improvement over the original bot. Whatever, not everyone was able to pick that Omega Prime up at retail like myself. And why it was funded successfully, it doesn't appear to be a successful transition to a product at the moment. Fast forward to while people are receiving these in the mail, it appears upon receiving them, they are actually damaged. There is an issue with the plastic being used in a lot of these Omega Primes, and people are upset because this is supposed to be a premium product by Hasbro and HasLab, and that this should not happen. Now, you do have options, obviously. If you are one of these unlucky people that have received your Omega Prime and he is damaged, you can contact Hasbro, but there's an issue. You can contact them and I'll give you some instructions on how to contact them, but when it comes down to it, it doesn't look like they'll have replacements ready to go until June or later. So here's what you need to do. So actually, I'm not going to take credit for this. Benson Yee, a long-time community member, wrote this up because he ran into the issue and he wanted to help everyone out. So I got this from Twitter. I'll post the link below. We'll look at the picture here. So basically, first of all, take a photo of the damaged area. Then write down the code on the UPC that starts with V. Then write down the number stamped on the back of the box and then have your order number ready. What you do is you call Hasbro Global Consumer Care 1-800-255-5516. You tell the person about your issue and they will ask for that code and the number we mentioned earlier. Once you receive an email from Hasbro with a return label, you'll need to reply with a photo of the damage. Once Hasbro receives your return, you will be put on a list for a replacement, possibly shipping in late June. So this is the thing, you have to decide now. Is the damage to your particular Omega Prime a big issue? Because he's going to go back and you're going to get another Omega Prime later, at a later time. The thing is, I mean, most people who suspect that their Omega Prime is damaged should get him replaced, because the fact is, if he is damaged or even slightly damaged at the moment coming from the factory, that's only going to get worse. You know, anytime you go to transform him, he could break. So the thing is, if you suspect that he is damaged, I would recommend just starting the return, get him replaced right away, and hopefully Hasbro has learned their lesson with the QC and whatever plastics they're using, and the version 2 one will be much better than your original model. So like I said earlier in the video, this was successfully funded, but Hasbro has kind of dropped the ball in the QC here and allowed these to go out from the factory damaged, which is not good enough for this premium product. And that's why HasLab is a cool idea for some, but others are always wary, and this is why people are wary of HasLab a lot of times, because you're paying a premium price for a product. Not every time is it a premium quality product. Anyways, let me know in the comments below if your Omega Prime was broken upon delivery, and are you going to return him or are you just going to stick it out? Let me know. Thanks for watching.